Kyle Shanahan unleashes masterful strategy to counter the feared tush push by the Eagles. The San Francisco 49ers and Mr. Irrelevant Brock Purdy seek revenge against the hated Eagles in what could be a preview of the NFC Championship, just 11 months after being defeated by Jalen Hurts, Jason Kelce, and company. Deebo Samuel, the star of the San Francisco 49ers, has stubbornly refused to retract his statements about the Philadelphia Eagles. Since the defeat in the NFC Championship in Philadelphia last January, the sensational wide receiver has labeled the Eagles as his most hated team and called cornerback James Bradbury trash. But as of Monday, leading up to this week's showdown in Philadelphia, Samuel's disdain for the Eagles had not diminished. "I don't regret anything I say." Eagles receiver A.J. Brown responded similarly, urging Philadelphia fans to troll Samuel on social media. "They have my permission." And as if the typical banter wasn't enough, Sunday afternoon's matchup is genuinely crucial. With a record of 10-1, the Eagles have a strong grip on the top spot in the NFC playoff picture and a first-round bye, along with the advantage of playing at home in a potential NFC Championship rematch with the 8-3 49ers. But with a victory on Sunday, Brock Purdy and company could come within a game of Jalen Hurts, Jason Kelce, and the rest of the reigning NFC champions. Interestingly, the 49ers opened as 2.5-point favorites to achieve this, largely due to Purdy's performance. He has thrown 7 touchdown passes and only 1 interception during the team's 3-game winning streak. The 49ers already know what it's like to face Nick Sirianni's team without Purdy, who injured his elbow early in the NFC title game, leaving San Francisco without a true quarterback for much of the match. They lost 31-7, seemingly as a result of Purdy's injury, but an anonymous 49ers player blamed the referees. "I felt like once Purdy got hurt, someone in the league called and said, 'Make sure the Eagles get to the Super Bowl, not the 49ers,'" said that anonymous player to the San Francisco Chronicle. Now, with their starting quarterback leading the offense, San Francisco seems to have moved past conspiracy theories and currently boasts the best passing offense in terms of quarterback rating. Brock Purdy, a 23-year-old product of Iowa State who earned the Mr. Irrelevant honor as the last pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, has been a revelation in the last 2 seasons. Even after tearing the ulnar collateral ligament in his throwing elbow last January, the former Cyclone star has solidified himself at the top of the 49ers depth chart after offseason surgery. He was particularly brilliant in San Francisco's victory over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on November 19, throwing for 333 yards and 3 touchdowns on 21 of 25 passes. And Purdy hasn't relied excessively on a particular receiver, sharing the load among receivers Samuel and Brandon Ayuk, tight end George Kittle, as well as running back Christian McCaffrey. It has helped that Kyle Shanahan's team has been largely healthy this season. Both right guard Spencer Burford and left guard Aaron Banks have returned to practice after some recent injuries, leaving the 49ers depth chart relatively intact for Sunday. On the other hand, the Eagles face several key injuries. Right tackle Lane Johnson hopes to return from a groin issue on Sunday. He and tight ends Dallas Goedert and Grant Calcaterra are listed as questionable. All 3 were inactive on Sunday night, when the Eagles pulled off their most impressive win of the season against the Buffalo Bills. Trailing by 3 in the final minute, the Eagles' Jake Elliott sent the game to overtime with a 59-yard field goal. But the story was all about Hurts in overtime when he ran for the winning touchdown on a rainy night in Philadelphia. "That's him, that's what he does," said Eagles receiver Olamide Zaccheaus, who caught one of Hurts' 3 touchdown passes on Sunday. "He's shown it time and time again. One thing I always say, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. I think that's what Jalen is. There aren't many guys I've played with, probably no one I've played with, who's been more decisive in critical moments," Kelce agreed. "He's been so good in crucial situations when things have to happen. That's a trait that shouldn't be taken lightly. I think if you look at most of the best players, that's a trait they have to have. It's a big reason why we've won the last 3 weeks," his ability to really do it in the crucial moment when it matters most. Hurts was equally impressive in Super Bowl 57, throwing for 304 yards and a touchdown on 27 of 38 passes before Kansas City Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes staged a miraculous comeback with an injured ankle. But for the Eagles to have another shot at the Super Bowl, they'll have to prove their worth against a healthy and streaking 49ers team that boasts the 5th best defense in the NFL. The Eagles, on the other hand, rank 19th in defense and have surrendered almost twice as many touchdowns, 30-17. So today is not just another regular season game. It's a significant measuring stick for both teams and could serve as a crucial tiebreaker at the top of the NFC playoff picture. Home field advantage, a first-round bye, and bragging rights are on the line. Kyle Shanahan prepares strategy against the feared Tush Push by the Eagles. San Francisco 49ers head coach Kyle Shanahan is developing a strategy to counter the feared Tush Push play by the Philadelphia Eagles. The 49ers aim to secure victory on Sunday, closing in on the 10-1 team in the battle for the top spot in the NFC. Shanahan admits they won't dedicate specific practice time to stop the play, opting instead to play fundamentally sound football to avoid falling victim to the Tush Push. When asked about the preparation, Shanahan jokes, "We're going to do like 10 live reps today, see if I have anyone left after that." He emphasizes that the play is not actively practiced, but it will be discussed, and guidance will be provided to the team to handle it effectively during the game. Shanahan acknowledges the difficulty of stopping the Tush Push and highlights the importance of preventing quarterback Jalen Hurts from being in favorable situations to execute the play. Meanwhile, players like defensive end Nick Bosa are intrigued by the Eagles' play, although the primary concern remains player safety. In summary, Shanahan and the 49ers are taking a pragmatic approach to face the challenging Tush Push by the Eagles, focusing on prevention and solid execution during the game. With Kyle Shanahan's strategy to counter the Eagles' Tush Push in motion, we want to hear your thoughts on this key matchup. Do you think Shanahan's tactics will be effective? Or will the Eagles maintain their dominance? Share your predictions and opinions in the comments section. Will Brock Purdy be the key to success for the 49ers? How will the injuries affect the Eagles? Your perspective matters. If you're as excited as we are about this matchup, be sure to give it a like. And of course, don't miss any details by subscribing to the 49ers Zone channel. We're here for all the excitement of the San Francisco 49ers. Until next time, fans.